इसका माइक आवाज से आवाज लेगा बोलिएगा उसको चेक करें आपके नेट कैसे चल रहा है कहाँ पर लगा ये तो पावर ये अब तो कहीं और
Honored guests, delegates, and participants, welcome to this momentous occasion with greeting Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. As we commemorate the International Conference on Mechanical Engineering, Ideas, Innovation, and Initiatives, ICMEI-3 we embark on a shared journey of exploration, learning, and meaningful conversations. Without any delay, I invite Dr. Vikram to begin the inaugural function with the recitation of verses from the Holy Quran.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم صدق الله العظيم. Translation. With the name of Allah, the All Merciful, the Very Merciful. Read with the name of your Lord, who created everything. He created man from a clot of blood. Read, and your Lord is the most gracious, who imparted knowledge by means of the pen. He taught man what he did not know. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Moss, for bringing us this source of knowledge, which is from given by I now invite the Chairman Department of Technology, Professor Abdul for the address.
Professor Muhammad Khalid, Vice Chancellor, Aligarh University, Professor Santosh Kumar, our chief guest, Professor Antosh Dean Faculty of Engineering, Mr. Sushant Dev, Principal Engineering, organizers, Professor Rashad Ahmed, Professor Ashraf Hussain, delegates, faculty members, other delegates who have joined online, our speaker, and my dear students. A very good morning to all of you. Assalamu alaikum. Really, it is a matter of great pleasure that I, on behalf of the department, welcome you all for International Conference on Mechanical Engineering, Ideas, Innovations, and Initiatives. The conference is really a prestigious one, and as you can see that we are overwhelmed with the response we received. A number of papers, huge number of papers we received, and finally we selected 100 plus papers for presentation. And we are going to deal with all areas, almost all areas related to mechanical engineering. Maybe it is robotics, maybe it is related to machine design, manufacturing, newer technologies, and all this. We have papers from reputed institutes all around the globe. We have a battery of speakers, which is a variety of speakers we can see. Professor Santosh Kumar is there, Professor Aligarh is there, Professor Sapon from Malaysia is there, from industry, many people are there. Our welfare speaker, Mr. Ganesh is also there. So people are going to get a lot from this experience. And the coming 2 days are going to be very, very hectic as far as this conference is concerned. We are going to delve into a lot of different areas. We are going to embrace new ideas, new invention, and this conference is going to give you a glimpse of what the future holds. In the coming days, what we are going to see in the mechanical engineering area, we are going to be a witness of. I wish you are going to have a good stay here. You enjoy the good environment of the university with hospitality, and we are here to give you all sort of facilities here. You are going to enjoy this, and have a good interaction, and come out with it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your address. I would like to organize Secretary Professor M. Rashad Alam, ICMEI-3 to present the overview of qualifiers.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, the distinguished guest Professor Santosh Kapuria, Dean Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Principal, Vice-President of Engineering and Technology, Chairperson of our Department, Mechanical Engineering, esteemed faculty members, delegates, and participants. Assalamu alaikum and a very good morning. With great pleasure and anticipation, I extend a warm welcome to all the delegates and participants to the International Conference on Mechanical Engineering, Ideas, Innovations and Initiatives. As the secretary of this conference, I am thrilled to witness the convergence of brilliant minds from across the world coming together to explore and exchange groundbreaking ideas in the field of mechanical engineering. This conference aims to serve as a platform for fostering innovation, sharing insightful ideas, and promoting initiatives that will shape the future of mechanical engineering. We are confident that this collaborative endeavor will not only advance the current understanding of mechanical engineering, but also inspire novel solutions to the challenge that lie ahead. We look forward to stimulating exchange of knowledge, forging new connections, and collectively contributing to the progress of our field. Once again, I thank you for your invaluable participation, and we anticipate a conference filled with fruitful discussions and transformative ideas. The conference received about 150 aspects, of which 106 were selected based on peer review. These aspects, along with full-length papers, are scheduled for presentation across various technical sessions, which will be augmented with keynote lectures and innovative talks. Selected papers from the conference will be published as a super index book by Springer. I hope that this conference will serve as a platform for establishing an environment that fosters the exchange of ideas and information pertaining to recent advancements in mechanical engineering, and wish you a pleasant stay here in Aligarh. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for giving us insight of ICMEI-3 2024. I would request the Faculty of Engineering and Technology, Professor M. Aligarh, to present the moment of our GPS. I now request Principal, Transmission College of Engineering and Technology, Professor M. to present the moment of the Vice Chancellor I have requested dignitaries on the dais to release the book of abstracts. I now invite the Honorary Vice Chancellor, AMO Dr. Mohammed Bakri, to get on the session.
Professor Santosh Kapoor, Dean Academic Committee Director, Professor Sofian Bey, Principal, Professor Mohammed Chairman of the Academic Committee, Professor Naushad Ahmed Sahab, Ashim Khan Sahab, distinguished delegates, participants who have come from outside, my dear students. It's indeed an honor and pleasure for me that you have invited me despite the fact that you are Muslim. We have an academic council today and we are going to start 30 minutes time. He insisted that I have to be here and I was equally interested in seeing the theme of the conference. Ideas, innovations, and initiatives in mechanical engineering. I think this is a very timely conference and the topic of critical importance. As India is poised to become the third largest economy, we are poised to become 5 trillion economy from 3.5 trillion economy in this year. And we are poised to become also, by 2047, the first economy in the world. There is lots of scope for innovation, ideas in the field of technical, mechanical engineering, computer engineering, and other fields, related fields. As for the World Economics Forum report, the interface between the computers, humans, and algorithms, it is estimated that there will be a category shift in jobs, and in the coming year by 2030, there will be a shift of 3.75 million jobs, which would be available not on the same qualifications we are expecting today. I think this is a big challenge as well as big opportunity. The new innovations in drone technology, in data sciences, in computers, in mechanical engineering, I think there is lots of scope that we can debate and discuss about and work on that so that we are equipped, our students are equipped to face the future challenges. Right now, we have around 366.6 million MSMEs and over 1 million of icons. I think this is the right time that our students should have a healthy interaction between the industries as well as academics. We need to give quality education so that they are become eligible for the jobs available or would be available in the future in the market. You will be able to learn that right now in the money transactions out of 55 icons being used, in the world 19 are from India. So I think this is a big leap forward. We are really working very hard in the years when the Germany, Japan and America are facing recession. We are poised to become the first largest economy in the sense that our economy, even during the days of COVID, is consistently working or growing at 7.5 or 7, per scale. I think this is the right time that we should work hard and focus on the critical areas of research so that our students and our faculty are equipped with the latest technology. With these words, I once again give my thanks to the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Dean Faculty of Engineering, Principal, for selecting such an important team. I am very happy to learn that 109 papers are being selected and they will be published after deliberation in Srinagar. I think this will also boost the moral as well as academic credentials of the faculty members as well as the students. On my behalf and behalf of the university, I welcome all those outside participants who would be, visiting Aligarh or those who would be participating online. I think this conference is going to be a big success, and I once again thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, sir, for your motivation and encouraging words. I will invite the Secretary of Engineering and Technology, Professor Aligarh, to speak for the address.
Respected Vice Chancellor, Professor Inaugural, Chief Guest Professor Santosh Puria, Principal, Dr. College of Engineering and Technology, Professor Aligarh, Chairman Department of Chemical Engineering, Professor Aligarh, Conference Organizers, Professor S.P., Professor Ahmed, Professor Shahada, Professor Ashok Hussain, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, distinguished speakers, scholars, and participants. Assalamu alaikum and good morning. It is indeed a great honor and pleasure for me as Dean Director of Engineering and Technology to be here at inaugural ceremony of the International Conference on Mechanical Engineering, Ideas, Innovations, and Initiatives. I extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you who have gathered here from around the globe to participate in this intellectual endeavor. Our theme for this conference, Mechanical Engineering, Ideas, Innovation, and Initiatives, reflects the dynamic and ever-evolving nature of the field. This event has been meticulously crafted to bring together minds from academia and industry to engage in meaningful discussions, share challenges, and explore recent advancements in the vast spectrum of mechanical engineering with a particular emphasis on the mechanics of materials. I am particularly delighted to share diverse range of topics on the agenda covering everything from the mechanics of functional materials to emerging technologies to mechanical engineering. This comprehensive approach reflects the interdisciplinary nature of mechanical engineering and showcases the myriad possibilities and innovations that arise from the field of various subjects. Our distinguished speakers, including the Chief Guest, Professor Santosh Puria from IIT Delhi, and our esteemed conference chair, Professor Ahmed and Professor Ibrahim, have lent their expertise and experience to make this conference a truly enriching experience for all of us. I would also like to extend my gratitude to Professor Roshan Alam and Professor Ashok Hussain Khan, our organizing secretaries, for their tireless efforts in putting together this event. Their dedication and meticulous planning has undoubtedly contributed to the success of this conference. As we embark on this intellectual journey over the next few days, I encourage you all to actually participate, engage in thought-provoking discussions, and build connections that may foster future collaboration. The exchange of ideas and information that will take place here has the potential to shape the future of mechanical engineering and pave the way for groundbreaking innovations. In conclusion, I would like to express my sincere wishes for a successful and productive conference. May this gathering be a source of inspiration, knowledge, and collaboration for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your encouraging I will invite the Principal, Practice and College of Engineering and Technology, for the address.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning. Distinguished Chief Guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dean of the Faculty, Chairman of Mechanical Engineering and Office of Mechanical, fellow colleagues, your participants, and their students. As the Principal of the Engineering College, I feel privileged to apprise the audience about the progress of this engineering college from its inception in 1935. So we have proudly produced some of these stalwarts from the college as well as from the department. Mr. D.B. Agarwal, former chairman of the Union Public Service Commission, happens to be one of the distinguished alumni of the Mechanical Engineering Department. Besides that, we have also produced an Olympic gold medalist from our engineering college, Zafar Iqbal. He was an alumnus of civil engineering. Right now, our college is progressing leaps and bounds, and for the third consecutive round, all our BTech programs have been accredited by the National Board of Accreditation for a maximum period that they provide accreditation for, that is 6 years. So all our BTech programs, first they were accredited for 5 years in 2009, and then again for 6 years in 2016-17, and recently in 22-23 we have been accredited for another term of 6 years for all our BTech programs. Besides that, most of our BTech programs, they are also accredited for 6 years. Only very few of them, they have been accredited for 3 years, which they call as the provisional accreditation, which undergoes the compliance process a little later. So it is very appropriate that this department and this college has organized a conference of this magnitude. I congratulate all the organizers and I welcome all the participants, and I wish that the conference is going to give us some very befitting outcomes and some very befitting results that we presented in the conference. Welcome once again and thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us with the updates and also thank you for your support. I would also like to introduce our chief guest, Professor Santosh Kapuria, who is an eminent personality in the field of in the engineering fraternity. He is a fellow of National Academies of Sciences and Engineering, J.C. Bose National Fellow, R.C. Manumula Chair Professor, former Director CSIR, Structural Engineering, Research Center, Chennai, and Coordinating Director CSIR, Madras Complex, Chennai. He is currently Head of Department of Applied Mechanics, IIT Delhi. I will now request the Honorable Chief Guest to present the address.
Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Bhumur Murdees, distinguished personalities on the dais and off the dais, faculty, colleagues, participants, delegates, and their students. It's really indeed matter of great honor and privilege to be here as the chief guest for this international conference on mechanical engineering ideas, innovations, and initiatives. I am really overwhelmed by the fact that you have, the organizers have called me as the chief guest of. I don't think I fit to be suitable for that, but I humbly accept that honor. So this is in fact, I would like to compliment the organizers for having organized this conference at this point of time. The title of the conference is really very, very timely. It talks about 3 I's. All the I's are extremely important today. When India is thinking of becoming a developed country, as we know that if India has to, a country like India's size has to become developed, we cannot follow the model of small countries. for example, Singapore, Hong Kong, etc. It has to be an overall development across all sectors, not a particular sector, which may be very promising at a particular time, but it will not go to the being into development. So the heart of it, in fact, many economists are now telling, it's an established fact that if you really need to become a developed country, you need to focus on manufacturing. We need to be really the leader in manufacturing if we really want to become developed. And when it comes to manufacturing, then what else other than mechanical engineering? It is not manufacturing, just manufacturing. When I say manufacturing, it involves a lot of things, not only mechanical engineering, but also other things, which I come later. So today, so therefore, as Professor Godrej was telling us that we need to identify sectors, we need to identify where we are not able to be the top class, and we need to solve those problems. And these problems do not know whether they belong to civil engineering or mechanical engineering or computer science. No engineering problem has any boundary. So therefore, when I say mechanical engineering, we need to be very, our students particularly have to be, and researchers have to be very clear that it's an integrated solution. It should be of interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary nature. So therefore, I was just talking to Professor Dr. Ganesh about why, for example, this is just one example through which I can, explain this idea. I said, why do you think that we are not able to develop the engines that are required for our ships? We can develop all our ships indigenously, but except the heart of it, which is the engine. Right? So that's why we need to work on it. So he was mentioning that the main issue is that we are not able to produce the materials that are required to develop, which will take, will have that endurance which these engines will require. It may be one part of it, but that's not. So now the question is, if you guys, as I said, so you cannot forget about materials when you become mechanical engineer. Right? You cannot forget about data science and machine learning and metamaterials and IoT and 3D printing when you are talking about mechanical engineering. So therefore, it is important that we understand this today, that a silo, working in silos is not going to solve problems. We need to really identify problems and solve them. And in that context, I find that these conferences lot of interdisciplinary topics at clean and which is right. So one of the things that we need to be also careful is that whatever we do, I think there is a tendency for us particularly that we look at the other countries, developed countries, and try to follow what they are doing for our research. So when I do a literature survey, I look at what others are doing in the West, and then we think of that, okay, can I do this? I think that kind of an attitude, I don't think it will take us to being a developer. need to, as I said again, I need to repeat it. Now, I feel for this now, whenever I go abroad, I say anywhere. Whenever I go abroad, I always feel that when my country will become like this, it brings tears in my eyes. What is that we don't have? Individually, if you look at individually, I don't think, we have so talented people here, so much, at all levels, right? And if you compare individually, you will see there is, there will be much better, in fact, people than in numbers, I would say, than in a different country. But then, as a whole, when we are part of, as a whole, when we become, we are not able to achieve. So, that is one thing that we need to really, look at. That we don't look at what others are doing and try to define our research problem. We should look at what is that we need in our country. So our problems need to be local, but our solutions need to be global. So we try to solve those problems that we have, right? In a way that becomes a global technology. Others should be able to adopt it. And there is no, imagination, and that's why these ideas that have come. Ideas, innovations, and initiatives. You need to really, ideas, I always keep telling my students, the ideas do not come from air, just like that. You need to do a lot of digging, you need to do a lot of observations to great ideas. Right? So therefore, when I, formulate our research problem, we need to really see that what is the problem that I want to solve. What is the problem I want to solve, not the research problem. What is the problem being faced now that I want to solve? Okay? Which helps us as well as the world. Right? So then we, kind of focus on those problems and go ahead. And other things which are coming up, and when I talk about manufacturing or mechanical engineering, is that we need to be also looking at, certain things simply, whatever we do, if you do it well, for example, now if we, whatever you do, if you think of sustainability, right? So then that becomes because that's the way the globe is, the world is looking at everything that we do now. People are ready to give you extra money, okay, to have something which will have low carbon footprint. Okay, so therefore the sustainability aspect is also important part of mechanical engineering, which should be like this. Another issue is that we should not be, another thing that I want to tell you before I close, is that, as I said, I think it's the continuation of what I said, is that there is some which way the wind is blowing and everybody goes together. Right? So everybody should not again take up machine learning and start using AI. It will lead to nowhere. Because past day, artificial intelligence is not new. Let's understand this. It's just not new. When I was a student in IIT Bangalore in 1990, okay, so 34 years back, I studied artificial intelligence at the course in IIT Bangalore. It is not new. It has been around for so many years. It is all that is happening is that the computation speed has gone up, and then some of the things which used to take a lot of time is now possible to do it in shorter time, and therefore you can give decisions based on these technologies very quickly. For example, whatever I am talking, now my phone is actually listening to. You just think about it. that if you talk something, after some time, you will see that you are getting advertisement in that direction from your mobile phone. Tomorrow, it can happen that not you can even talk, you will be thinking something. Mobile news recently. Right? So that's how, so that is why the artificial intelligence is coming, because it is now possible to do those computations in a small device like this because of the power that it has. So therefore that we need to understand. So we can use that, but doesn't mean that we forget all other things and only do machine. Because that we need to really see that where, for example, you have, with mechanical engineering, one of the things that you do is modeling, right? So that modeling, when you do, you need physics. So all the physics, they're hardcore physics-based modeling. And a machine learning can never replace that, can never. You can train it for it's kind of a interpolation. Right? You can train it for a given set, given thing, and then it will give an answer. The moment it is a slightly different object you're talking about, the answer will be here. Right? On the other hand, if you talk about physics-based models, whatever you solve, whatever you model, if you are working properly, the answer will be there. So that's the difference. No matter. So what we need to do is that to marry these two, ladies and gentlemen, not blindly adapting. This is another thing that is important is that in particular in mechanical engineering when you are talking about everything. Now there will be, for example, the automobiles are talking to each other. Right? They talk to each other and they can drive. I have seen, I visited last time in September when I visited Austin. I have seen actually these autonomous vehicles are looking at on the road, taxis. They are taxis. People are riding those taxis. So the only thing is that it's not in the daylight, it is beyond certain time, before 9 o'clock and after 6 o'clock in the evening. So that's the time when it's not so populated that they are using on their travel. So now these things will be talking to each other. So therefore the cyber physical system idea, it's not computer science idea. We need to be clear about it. Whatever technology is coming in terms of different disciplines, we should be able to adopt that thing, which otherwise will not be able to will perish. Right? Today, if you need to attract mechanical engineers to mechanical, why people are going into different disciplines? Because they feel that clashing things, right? So if you need to attract people, students, bright minds, for subjects like material science, mechanical engineering, civil engineering, which are core to the manufacturing, which are core to the infrastructure development, which is core to the development being developed country. You need to also tell them, well, if you come here, you just don't learn machine learning. Now you learn how to solve the problem using machine learning. Solve the problem for your daily needs, for your nation. Right? So this is how they can be also attracted. So we need to really think of those lines. With these few words, I would like to thank the organizers for having me here and giving me this opportunity to share your ideas. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your inspirational words. I would now like to invite Organizing Secretary Professor Ashok Sehwal to present vote of thanks.
Assalamualaikum and very good morning. On behalf of the Department of Mechanical Engineering, organizing committee of the conference, and on my own behalf, I extend my sincere gratitude to the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Chief Guest of the conference, Professor Puria, Dean Faculty of Engineering, Principal of the college, and the Chairperson of the Department of Mechanical Engineering for sparing their valuable time to gracing this inaugural function of the International Conference on Mechanical Engineering, Ideas, Innovation, and Initiatives. We are very thankful to the keynote speakers and the invited resource persons who are agreed to share their knowledge and expertise and for being part of this conference. Thanks are also due to all the participants, delegates, and authors for contributing their research and ideas to the success of this conference. We are very thankful to our publishing partners in Greater Nation for agreeing to publish papers and book chapters. Thanks are also due to the publication division and Aligarh for publishing the book of abstract with the ISBN number. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to our sponsors, GST Sir, our India College, and Octopus India, for providing the financial support needed for organizing this conference. We express our sincere appreciation to the conference chairs, various committee members, colleagues, technical support staff, and volunteers for their immense support in organizing this conference. A special thanks are also due to the reviewers for dedicating their valuable time to the timely review of the papers. I once again thank you all and hope this conference will be a great success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. We shall now proceed on the program by taking the name of Inaugural and Glassline. Thank you all for your presence. Now we shall move for fighting in the meeting hall. And also I would like to request all of you to gather once again after the tea break for the first duo business. My name is Santosh.